Hello, everyone, and welcome to Youth Convos. This is your host, Saif El Mosalami. As you know, we've started this recently due to our success with Sty Voices. Recently, we had a guest speaker talk about communism, and we had a lot of great feedback from him. All of our members like to ask questions, like to talk about current pressing issues, and love to discuss with one another. We currently have around 16 members who come to our meetings, and around 3 who are outside of Stuyvesant. Hopefully, through the podcast and through Sty Voices and our advertising, we'll expand our reaches. Youth Convos and Sty Voices' mission is to get more people talking about the current issues that are inflicting them, such as different political parties coming together instead of polarizing like what the media has been doing all along. We as students and as the youth of this nation should come together and talk to one another instead of being separated on two different sides and battling it out. Anyway, this was your host, and I'll pass it on to my Vice President, Cameron Nelson.
Yeah, guys, I am Cameron. I don't have much to add on to Safe, but I'd like to say, I guess, welcome again. I hope you enjoy listening to us, and I hope you can have a great time.
What's up, guys? My name is Syed. I am the manager of Sty Voices. If you're coming here and you're not from Sty Voices, I strongly recommend that you join our club. It'll be a great way to get to know us and get to know who we are and like why we're doing this. Um, Throughout this podcast, we want to be interviewing like the presidents for multiple different clubs at Sty, like the various political clubs, all that stuff. Um, and I will pass it off to Joseph, who manages this podcast.
Hello, my name is Joseph, and I'm the person who basically manages these podcasts. And with these podcasts, we're thinking of not only focusing on political issues, since there's so many like clubs at STI. We could interview people about comp sci, robotics, um, sport clubs too, the grind they put in every day. There's so much to talk about, and we feel like this would be a nice place to talk about it.
Anyway, joining to me are 3 prominent figures in Sty Voices. We have Joseph, who recently joined us to be in our team for the podcast. We have Syed, who manages the clubs. So basically, as you all know, when people talk about political or social issues, it could get a little bit polarizing, and that's kind of the toxic culture that we're in. And Syed is the type of person to stop it and try to get us all in track and talking to each other. And we have Cameron, who enjoys giving questions to our students and our members, giving them feedback on what they should say, and also adding on to the conversation.
Yeah.
So the major job I have in the club is creating the slideshows, presenting questions for the clubs, and from time to time add my current point of view and have people debate it.
Yeah. I'd like to say that, yeah, Safe kind of leads the discussion, or he at least begins the discussion. I think he does a good job of selecting topics. I'd say you could argue that I probably do lead the discussion. I do talk a lot. And yeah, and Syed, he's a nice counter to me. He keeps everyone in check, and he balances the discussion out, so we all have a good time. So I guess we should start on our topics for the day, and so let's have Safe tell you guys.
Yeah, so the topic today, as you all could relate, favorite ice cream flavors, right? Since Syed is the big man here, and he's probably the closest friend I have since 9th grade, I'll let him start.
Okay, so ice cream flavors. Okay, my favorite flavor is probably a bit controversial, to be honest. I think mint chocolate chip is the best. All right, I know some people don't like it. I know they're like, why does mint belong in ice cream? But personally, that's the greatest flavor.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I very much disagree with that. I think by far, cookie dough is just the best flavor. I would eat cookie dough. I would eat cookie dough all day if it gave me even if it gave me stomach ache. But just putting it onto ice cream, it's like a double whammy of flavor. Just the best thing. Honestly.
Sorry,
See,
Cameron.
the
You're
problem
just
with
wrong.
cookie dough is that its texture, it can be a little sandy. That doesn't really.
Mhm.
I don't think that mixes well with the smoothness of ice cream. But
Yeah,
that's just my
Cameron.
opinion.
Yeah, it's kind of, but it's like a sweet and it's kind of like a sweet and savory kind of thing.
Cameron,
Different
here's
things
the
can go well
problem
together.
with your uncoherent argument.
Yeah,
You're
but what
talking
flavor
about
do you
cookie
like?
dough and ice cream. Cookie dough, something that is raw, on something that is beautiful, that is ice cream. You taint the flavor by adding such incompetent ingredient. Obviously, coconut is the best flavor here. You can debate me
Oh
all
my
day
god.
long.
Okay.
But the
Oh,
taste
I'd ra-
buds on this tongue says one thing when your brain is confused and says another. Thank you.
safe. I guess you just like white cream, but I think I'd rather. I mean, I think if anything, the ice cream is tainting the flavor of the cookie dough. If you gave me an option to eat raw cookie dough or eat ice cream and it was the same amount, I would choose the cookie dough like any day. It's just that good.
Joseph?
I mean, you guys are all saying these like complex flavors. I always eat chocolate and that's it. Like the other flavors don't even taste that good. They just add stuff to something that's already good, which makes it just worse. Like cookies and cream is basically vanilla ice cream, I think, with just like some additives. And chocolate peanut butter is just chocolate with peanut butter. I just prefer like the originals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I respect the classics,
You
100%
respect the
respect.
classics.
but don't you ever get bored, man?
No, I mean I
Mint
tried mint
chocolate.
chocolate. I don't like it, man. It doesn't taste good.
All right, fair
Yeah.
I
enough.
respect the
Syed.
classics, but vanilla is clearly better than chocolate ice cream.
I
No.
disagree with that. I think
What?
vanilla is overrated.
Cameron,
No.
Vanilla is so much better.
you probably like ketchup over barbecue sauce, okay, man?
No, I actually,
Right.
that's just not true. I like barbecue sauce way better.
So how can that correlate? Look,
Vanilla is just like vanilla. Have you ever had a good French vanilla ice cream? It
You-
is so
Oh,
good.
I
Why do you
hate
eat
French
cookie
vanilla.
dough?
It's too sweet. French vanilla.
Exactly, it's ice cream. You eat chocolate ice cream. You saying that's not sweet?
No, but French vanilla is disgusting vanilla. If I have to eat vanilla, it's vanilla bean.
Why? French vanilla is so good. It goes with like you can put in like a warmly baked apple pie, and it tastes so good.
Okay,
Honestly, I think the fruit flavors are more underrated. Like, have you guys
Like
ever had
strawberry?
mango ice cream?
Oh, mango actually tastes pretty.
that's,
Oh,
tried it.
that's actually kind
my
of
new
incredible.
my new
Syed, continue.
favorite is green tea ice cream. I remembered. Yeah, my
Tea
new
ice cream?
definitely
tea?
green tea ice cream.
It's a
I had it
thing.
once. It's amazing. Green tea. Actually, I had it several times. Green tea ice cream is my favorite ice cream by far. It's not available in like those big canisters like Turkey Hill. It's just like selective to Haagen
Yeah.
Dazs.
Yo,
I had this ice cream once. It was called the Cookie Monster, and it was
Oh
a
my
cookie
God.
dough ice cream cone, but it was dyed blue. It was so good.
look. So I just want to take apart Syed's argument on cookie dough on mint ice cream. So you put a flavor of gum, right, in something that is sweet, right? So you take away the
Listen.
sweetness, and you're pretty much swallowing gum
Listen,
with little chunks in it.
the
Right, Syed?
contrast between the sweet, almost spicy mint
Spicy.
and the dark chocolate is divine, okay? It's good. I don't know how people don't like mint chocolate chip. It's the best flavor.
Honestly, I don't know if people like coconut ice cream. It's like
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Coconut's
what's
so
weird?
yummy.
Coconut ice cream? I have
How?
never seen that in my
Imagine
life.
you have a coconut, right? It's already in a spherical shape, so it's obviously an ice cream flavor, right? You take the coconut
How?
chunks, you
Wait, how
grind
does
up the
being
coconut.
spherical make it?
You take all that coconut goodness, all that white goodness, putting it on more white goodness, making a spectacular white goodness plate. hmm So you have coconut ice cream, and when you eat it, you get these like little chunks of coconut. So, yum. Vanilla plus coconut gives you coconut. Okay, that's the combo you get. It's just clearly superior.
Yeah.
And cookie dough. Why would you eat something that is raw? This is why Darwin did natural selection. Eating raw eggs, salmonella.
Say,
You
do you
die.
eat sushi?
That's beside the point. Because people eat
Okay,
sushi
I think it
on a
is
daily
exactly-
basis. Not
it
everyone
is
eats cookie
exactly-
dough.
Talk about coconut ice cream for a second. I think coconut ice cream is disrespectful to coconut. Okay, there's a much Like
How dare you?
ice cream as a vessel for the coconut flavor is horrible. Okay,
That's true.
coconut and cold things. I don't think really coconut and like
Coconut is cold.
and like something
Coconut-
cream. I don't think that goes well. I think coconut is best.
Don't say it.
I don't know, but definitely not ice cream.
It's always cold.
I actually like coconut like
But
water.
coconut is just bad. It does not taste good.
What?
One thing I've
Coconut's
like.
good.
It's
do you
not
What do you
too
mean?
bad.
It just doesn't taste like. It does not taste good. Like honestly,
How does it not
Almond
taste good?
Joy just doesn't taste good.
That's literally my favorite chocolate bar.
It's your favorite chocolate
Dude,
bar,
it tastes
and not
so
like
good.
Hershey's.
No, I don't like Hershey's. Imagine
Hershey's is
just
not
coconut goodness surrounded by
Well, actually,
Chocolate and
Milky
almond.
Way is my favorite chocolate bar. Although
Milky
I
Way?
they're
like
kind of
Snickers
small.
and
I
Milky
respect
Way
that.
and Twix. Those are the
Yo,
three.
Twix, I can 100% respect, but it's not as good as Almond Joy.
Yeah, but Love Tricks are right.
I have a
Twix.
sophisticated taste.
I think Crunch is the
already-
best, honestly.
What?
Crunch bar.
Crunch.
You know the blue one?
That's an
Yeah.
ice cream
Oh,
flavor.
I used to love them when
Yeah, they
I was
put
little.
Yeah,
Yes.
they put it in ice cream. Honestly, it probably tastes pretty good.
Yeah. I mean,
I think they died in popularity. Like I don't see them as popular.
Yeah.
Do you guys eat ice cream sandwiches?
Yeah,
those are so
Yeah.
nice.
I hate like the friendly
Yeah.
ones
So much nostalgia.
sometimes.
They should
Remember in
soon.
kindergarten when your
Wait,
teacher
did
would
you
bring
ever?
like
Okay,
a box?
did you ever have those like Gumball Eye Sonic
Oh my
popsicles?
god.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They would never look right, honestly. They were
I
always
never
Oh,
had them.
on the one
I didn't
top.
like gumballs, or I didn't like gum at all. So I just get like a rock pop, you know, like the red, white, and blue ones. Those were so good.
The long one? The long tower one?
Yeah, it was like.
How'd you eat
yeah,
it?
It was like. Yeah, I deep throated it safe.
Ah, wow.
Get
It's
over
very
it.
unprofessional. It's very unprofessional. I used to always get the Spider-Man one. That was
How do you do
Yeah,
it? You
it's
fellatio
overrated.
it? Safe? Do you fellatio it or something?
What do you mean? What'd you say?
Do you fellatio your popsicles?
Do I flush out my popsicles?
You
Palacio.
fellatio. Fellatio.
You know what? Let's not bring that into this
Eh,
conversation.
Do you mean I know you? What?
Oh, weird.
I think
Definitely sus.
all in
If you're
all,
kind of dumb.
how can sugar taste bad? Like if you see everything that has
It
sugar,
is the one. It
chocolate
is the
bars.
one taste we're like made to like as a children. It's the one taste we
Yeah.
are born with. No one
Mhm.
cannot like sugar.
Well, more sugar doesn't necessarily mean like better. There's
That
a
is true.
cap.
Yeah,
Most
it's
of the
But
time it
something
does.
tastes yummy.
I say about the Spider-Man thing, isn't the gum like disgusting? It just loses flavor.
Oh, the
Probably.
gumballs would fall out,
Right,
'Cause it was
they
hot.
were not good.
so I wouldn't eat them. And yeah, they taste like Trident gum. Imagine Trident gum with no mint. It's just like that rubbery feel.
I don't really eat. The only gum. I don't have that much gum. The only gum
The
I
gum-
have is like Haichu, which isn't really gum. I just kind of eat it. It's like a candy. And
I only eat Trident.
Hubba Dubba I actually really like. Not gonna lie.
Like the bubble gum.
Yeah, the bubble gum.
It
And,
loses flavor
Big League
so
Chew.
fast.
Big League. Well, yeah, but you just buy a big bag of it.
And then you just keep eating it. It's so much work.
Yeah, exactly.
Just put a piece of Trident gum. It'll last for at least 2 hours.
Bro, what kind of gum you eating the last 2 hours?
I don't
Big
know,
League
bro.
Chew is really good.
Has gum ever melted in your guy's mouth?
No. I think that's like your spit is. I think
No,
it's
it
acidic
wasn't
or
me. It
something.
wasn't me. During the SHSAT,
Hey, it's Cameron here, and I am skipping over way too much discussion on ice cream, and we're gonna get right to the end, so you can hear our closing remarks.
thank you all for watching Youth Convos. This is our first introductory podcast, and check in on March 8th for our next installment. Do you guys have any final remarks?
Much. Thanks for listening to us argue about ice cream for like 10 minutes.
Coconut is obviously the best. Anything else, guys?
It's mint chocolate chip. Anyway, if you're not part of the club, please join Sty Voices. You probably really like it if you like this podcast.
Yeah. Fun.
Ch-
It's really fun.
check the link in the description for our STI activities link. And thank you guys. See you on the 8th.